In a quiet village, there lived a young man who often sat by the riverbank, watching the water flow past him. Every day he promised himself that tomorrow he would cross the river and climb the mountain on the other side. He dreamed of the view from the top, the fresh wind in his face, the sense of victory in his heart. But tomorrow never came. The river kept flowing, the sun kept rising, and the mountain stood still, waiting. Years passed, and the young man grew older. His hair turned gray, his steps grew slower, yet he still sat by the river, whispering, "Maybe tomorrow." And in the end, the mountain remained unconquered, not because it was too high, not because the river was too wide, but because he never took the first step. The river never stopped flowing, the mountain never stopped standing, but the young man's days quietly slipped away. He spent his life waiting for the perfect moment, the day when the water would seem calmer, the path would seem easier, the fear inside him would be smaller. But that day never came. Life does not wait for us to be ready. The clock does not pause for our hesitation. And the truth is, most dreams are not lost to impossibility. They are lost to the habit of delaying. The young man's story is not rare. In fact, it is the story of millions. We all sit by our own rivers. For some, the river is fear. For others, it is laziness. For many, it is the sweet but dangerous promise of tomorrow. How many books lie unopened because someone said, "I'll start reading next week"? How many dreams of building a business, learning a skill, or changing a life remain untouched because of those simple words, "Not today"? And how many mountains stand unconquered because their climbers never began? There is one habit that silently decides whether our future will rise or fall. The habit of taking the first step. Today, not tomorrow. Discipline is not built in a single grand action. Courage is not found in one moment of glory. They are born in the smallest choices. Waking up when the alarm rings instead of pressing snooze. Opening the book instead of scrolling endlessly. Speaking when fear says to stay silent. These are not just small steps. They are the sparks that light the fire of destiny. Imagine the river again. To the young man, it seemed deep and frightening. But if he had only placed one foot in the water, he would have felt that it was shallow enough to cross. If he had only taken that first step, the rest of the path would have revealed itself. This is how life works. The mountain looks impossible from a distance, but the path clears once you begin. The hardest step is not the climb, it is the first one. Think of your own life. What mountain stands before you right now? Is it the habit of procrastination? Is it the fear of failure? Is it the weight of your own doubts? Whatever it is, the mountain will not move closer to you. The river will not dry up on its own. The only way forward is to rise and walk. Every moment you delay, the chains of hesitation grow tighter. But every step you take, even the smallest, weakens those chains until they finally break. The power of your future is hidden in your present actions. A single page read today can turn into wisdom tomorrow. A single workout today can turn into strength tomorrow. A single disciplined choice today can turn into freedom tomorrow. Do not wait for motivation to arrive like the wind, because motivation is born from movement. Action creates momentum, and momentum becomes unstoppable force. And so the lesson of the young man by the river is clear. Do not live as he did, watching the days slip away in silence. Do not let your mountain stand unconquered. Life is too short for someday. The river of time is flowing, and whether you act or not, it carries you forward. But if you rise now, if you take the step today, then when you reach the end of your life, you will not whisper, "Maybe tomorrow." You will smile and say, "I crossed the river. I climbed the mountain. I lived." One habit can change your future. The habit of starting now.